All right, everybody. How's everybody doing? Just wanted to come on and begin to share this process with you guys. We've been getting a lot of information and a lot of calls and a lot of suggestions within our community. So just want to let you guys know that we have begun to examine all the issues that you guys may be experiencing within our community. And so we have uh, tirelessly been working behind the scenes to begin to again make this the most easiest, most effective way or effective system to be a blessing to people in our community. So we definitely want to begin to share this new system we have in place for those of you that may say, hey, I'm on a board and it seems like my board is not moving, or maybe I'm having difficulty sharing this with my two people. I'm having difficulty because maybe the reason why is because some people, we get it, some people want to see you get gifted first. And so the proof is in the pudding. And some of you have been saying, I got a lot of people that's interested, but the reality is to gift or bless somebody with $500, that's a little steep for them. So I'm trying to get in a place where I can get gifted first and then gift them over. Listen, we've heard you, we've heard you, we've heard you. And we've heard also some people make some suggestions. Is there any way to simplify the boards? So listen, we've heard all the suggestions. We've been in prayer. We've been in just really doing our homework and on how to make this the most simplest process as possible. And one thing I'm proud to release out, a lot of the volunteers and people in our community are proud to release out to this community that's going to help you guys that are on those boards. Or maybe you say, I came in with a community and we kind of got scattered all over the place. We want to kind of be together throughout the whole process. Now listen, this is the icing on the cake. This is what's going to begin to help you jumpstart your board, or just jumpstart to get things on track for you. All right. So what you see on your screen right now is what we've introduced and what we've launched, called the mini bank. All right. Or the mini board. All right. I know you're kind of used to those 14 or 15 people being on the traditional banker board. All right. The reality is it's difficult sharing this with two people. So now you don't need all those people. So now this is going to begin to be a more effective way for you to get gifted out quicker and make it easier for you to share this opportunity with two people to make sure that everything you do moving forward will be solid. All right. So with the mini bank gifting process, you're going to gift in $50 one time, and you're going to share this opportunity with two people. All right. Share this opportunity with two people, the same as you've always done. And then you're going to move to the partner level, which is where you share this with those two people. All right. And then in the next level, you go to the banker level. All right. So that's the place where you're going to begin to be gifted a total of 200. All right. So let me go down and break these up. So now moving forward, we're going to have a few different banking levels that's going to begin to help you guys no matter whatever level that you are on. All right. So the second bank that we're calling is the mini bank 2.0. All right. And I want to show you how all these are going to work together shortly. All right. On the mini bank 2.0, the gifting process is that you would send a gift of 150 to the person that's in the banker level. Same process. Again, you're going to share this with two people. And then you're going to come in on the gifter level. Then you're going to move to the partner level. And you can see through these two processes of the mini bank 1.0 and 2.0 that we have eliminated the entrepreneurship level, which in turns give you an opportunity to get gifted out faster and more effectively. All right. So by the time you reach the banker level, this particular mini bank 2.0 should begin to be in a process. If you work the process and work the system the way it's supposed to be worked, you should be blessed a total of 600 in this mini bank 2.0. All right. Now you have the regular bank. You guys are already familiar with the regular bank, where you have the 8 gifters on the bottom, the 4 partners, and the 2 entrepreneurs levels, and then you have the banker level. So you're already kind of familiar with this. Once this takes place, the blessing amount is 4,000 total. So you already know that. Then our last bank that we have, which is one of our newest additions as well, which is the mega bank, the mega gifting process. All right, which you will send a gift of 1,500 to the person that's in the banker level. All right, and then also you progress on as you've done in the previous banks, and then this produces a blessing of 12,000 total, but 4,000 is gifted forward to help those on those regular banking boards. So which means on this particular bank, you take home 8,000 take home gift. All right, that's the gift, that's the blessing that you would take home is 8,000 total. And then the 4,000 is paid forward to help those on those previous boards that need assistance. All right, so let me show you real quick how this works. All right, how does this new system work for those? And again, this is not something you have to do, because many of you are on regular banking boards and you're doing really well. So if you're on a regular banking board, I would suggest that you just to continue doing that. Or if you want to just, start your process over because you think this is more enticing to new people, you can definitely come in and start on the mini board if that's, or the mini bank if that's what you choose to do. But again, many of you are on regular boards and you're having so much success. So you can just really just keep moving forward on that regular board and progress to the mega board based on the system and the model that's already in place. All right. So the way this is going to work, again, maybe you're on a board and you're saying, hey, my board is not moving, or the people I had came in, I know we was merging over, we kind of got scattered, and now it's kind of like we're stagnated and I can't find two people. I can't share this with two people. All right. So if you want to jumpstart your board and get everybody back on the same board, this is a way to do that. It's not going to cost you another $500. All right. It's not going to cost you to have to re-gift another $500. All right. All you have to do is re-gift $50 to start the process. All right. Now, I will say this: if you're not willing to, if your board is in a place where it's not moving, or you're having trouble sharing it with two people, if you don't have the strength or the motivation, rather, to just say, hey, let me just gift $50. Let me just bless $50 again to begin to start this process so that I can be in a place where I can move and progress and start achieving my financial dreams and my financial goals. Then, I don't know, maybe this was the wrong community for you to begin with. But this is a system that's going to just, for all of you that say people want to see me get gifted first, see me be blessed first, this is the way to do it. Because I know a lot of you are just sitting there on that board and you're waiting, and people in your family is waiting to see you get gifted. And the reality is you're going nowhere. The community is only as strong as its people, guys. All right. I want you guys to understand that we are only as strong as the people in the community. All right. So we've birthed this idea so that you guys can make it easy to share this opportunity. So you would come in, okay, you'll gift $50 to the person in the banker level. All right. So some of you will go first, and some of you, again, because it's a starter process for you guys, you may automatically end up in the banker position, just depending on where you are and what board you're coming into, and based on you putting your team together to do this. All right. If you're having issues sharing it with somebody, again, if you're having trouble and you go to someone and say, hey, if your credibility and your integrity is not worth $50 gifts, if somebody can't trust you with that, then you're in the wrong program to begin with. You got a bigger problem than being in a gifting community, and that needs to be resolved. All right. So again, we've simplified this, and that's not picking on anybody. That's just being realistic, because and the reality is the world we live in today, $50. I mean, we spend that in a day. Okay. And to some people, 50 still may be a whole lot of money to somebody, but the reality is, in today's society, that goes, pretty quick. You can go outside your house and be gone 30 minutes and spend $50. All right. So again, we've tried to put our heads together and tried to simplify this process so that we can make it easy for every single body, no matter what level or what walk of life they are from, they can still be blessed by this community. All right. So let's say if you want to restart your current board, because whatever the case may be, or maybe you just want to get started where you can begin to share this with people easily. All right. All you got to do is gift in $50 to the person in the banker level. And let's say you begin to talk to brother and sister. Y'all seen this process 1,000 times. You share this with brother and sister. They say, hey, it makes sense. Okay, I'll trust you with $50. What do I have to lose? Okay, I'll gift you $50. So again, they're not going to gift it to you. They're going to gift it to the person in the banker position. All right, same process. And so what happens is no longer do you have to try to get 8 people to come into the community. You only have 6 to bless you. All right. So when you get to the banker position, brother and sister going to do the exact same thing you did. It's now easy to share the opportunity. Why? Because now it's only a $50 gift. It's only a $50 blessing. So now they can tell cousin, tell uncle, tell your mom, tell your dad, hey, We want you to be in this gifting community with us. It's an incredible opportunity. It's only $50 to be gifted, all right? So they trust you with the opportunity. Why? Because there's two people that you know, love, and trust. There's two people you know. That's what we build our community on. Two people that we know, love, and trust, all right? So the key is, I want y'all to stick with this. Make sure you understand this process. The key is, okay, even though these boards split, whatever the case may be, they're going to always split. You want to follow the leader, all right? So once you begin to reach the banker position on this mini board, all right, you receive $200 gifting to you, blessings to you, all right? All you did was gift in 50, you got blessed 200. Watch this. Now you're going to begin to be in position to transfer or progress to the mini board 2.0, all right? Now remember, all you did was gift $50, you got blessed in return 200 because you worked the process, all right? So out of that 200 that you got gifted, you're going to begin to gift 150 into the mini board 2.0, all right? So now what you're doing is you're coming in on a new board or progressing to a new board, which is the mini board 2.0, where you can begin to have a chance to be blessed or gifted $600 on this particular board, all right? So this is the power I want you to get this in, because some of you that may want to jumpstart your board again, or maybe get all your people on one board, this is why you say, hey, look, there's no way that you should be able to say, I lost my gift, all right? There's no reasons for you to say, I got stuck, all right? Because why? And some of you that say, hey, maybe I just want to be done with this. Maybe I just want to, finish the process, okay? This is the way you can do it, all right? Again, we've made it simple for everybody, no matter what your situation is. So now, once you do that, you've been gifted 200, you progress over to the 2.0 mini board, and now you're in position to receive that $600 gifting, all right? And it's the same process. You don't have to go recruit, or because you don't recruit no way in our community, but you don't have to go and share this opportunity with 2 other people that you know, love, and trust again. Why? Because you've already done it on the mini board 1.0, okay? You want to transfer those same people. Let's follow the leader. Let them move to the mini board 2.0 with you, okay? And when they do that, guys, you're right. Look, you're in a position now to be gifted or blessed $600. And some of you have came in on the regular board with your 500, all right? You gifted 500, and maybe you didn't understand the process. Maybe it wasn't totally explained to you the way you thought. This is a way that we can begin to make sure that everything is solid and that you're not left in a place where you feel like you're at a loss, or you feel like you're not moving, you're not progressing, all right? So this is going to give you a lot more stability. And again, many of you, I suggest, in that place, if you feel like you're not moving on your board, or maybe you got some people who shared it with 2 people and some people who don't, this is the place where you want to begin to jumpstart that board, all right? And rather than just sitting there and never making it to the banker position to receive the 4,000, hey, look, gift, bless in on the $50 board, receive your $2,000 blessing, and then, go progress to the mini board 2.0, and then now you're in a better position to either, stay there and just keep on working on your group, or then you can do what everybody I'm suggesting to do, and you'll be in a more better position to move right to the regular board that you're already familiar with, guys. Listen, it doesn't get any more simpler than this. For those of you that don't understand this, that may not see it, I don't know what else we can do to make you see it, that there's really, no way that you should be left in a place where you're not receiving some type of gift in this community if you're working this process the way that it's designed to be worked. Again, we've heard all your opinions. We've heard some of the issues that some of you have, and we're not a community that's just because there's one issue, we just overlook that one issue. No, we want everybody's opinion and everybody's issue to matter. So even though, again, we have many of these regular boards that are doing well, all right? Over 90% of these boards are doing well, all right? But this is for the people that say, hey, we want to kind of get our people together. We need to jumpstart this board. It seems like we're kind of getting stagnant because we can't share this with 2 people because they saying, 500 is a lot to gift. 500 is a lot to bless. Or maybe they want to see you get gifted first. We've made it simple for you, all right? So then you would transfer from the mini board 2.0 to the regular board, because now you're in a better position, all right? And guess what? You no longer have to go and try to share this with 2 people, because why? From mini board 1.0 to 2.0, you already established those two people. They've already seen that this system's work with $50, all right? You've already proven that the system works. So now you go through the regular process, all right? Where you gift in $50 as you've done when you first came into our community and get in position to receive the $4,000 gifting as well. You proceed to the partner level. Your two people that you've already shared this with is going to follow you, all right? It's the exact same process, guys. Now look at this. This is the exact same thing that you've already built on the mini board 1.0 and on the mini board 2.0, all right? It should look identically, exactly the same, all right? So there's no need to go back and try to share this with two more people because everybody's going to do their part. You shared it with your two people that you know, love, and trust. Brother and sister shared it with the two people they know, love, and trust. And guess what? When you get to this board, you forgot cousin and uncle, mom and dad. They did the exact same thing. They've already shared it with two people they know, love, and trust. And now everybody's following the leader. They're going to get to the place where now they are on the regular board and you're better in a position to make sure your board is now solid. Nobody's risking their last. Nobody is putting themselves in a bind. Nobody is in a place where they can point the finger and blame anybody, because again, everything we do in our community is voluntary. We make it easy for you, all right? We make it easy for you. So now, once you've been in the position, your people have transitioned with you, you are now at the banker position to receive your $4,000 gifting, your $4,000 blessing. Now you can transition from the regular board to the mega board, all right? But don't forget, the boards are going to still split like they normally do. Why? Because brother and sister still have to get their giftings as well, all right? They still have to make that room for their people to access that $4,000 gifting as well. So watch, but it doesn't matter because now you're in position. The boards are more solid. You can now transition. They're going to do the same thing. Transition from the regular board to the mega board. Again, follow the leader is the best way I can say this, guys. You move from the regular board to the mega board. And again, it's the same process. And I'm going to show you again why this is so powerful, that there's no reason that you shouldn't be in a position to be gifted in this community if you work the process, because you're going to now gift that $1,500 into the person on the banker position to get your spot secured on the mega board. All right. So again, it's the same process as before. These people are going to gift you up until you receive $8,000 in blessings. All right. The remainder of those people are going to gift forward that remaining $4,000 to help those other boards that are still struggling or they're still in a place where they need a little help. All right. So it's the exact same process. All right. This board should look exactly like the same board that you first started with. All right. Brother and sister should be your number two always. Follow the leader. All right. It should be the same exact process on the mega board, from board to board to board to board. It should be the exact same process. All right. And what's going to happen? So now what happens when you reach that mega board banking level and you've been gifted the 8,000? Again, it's going to be gifted forward to help those on the regular banking board. And now you have a choice to say, hey, I want to come and just go ahead and start on this regular banking board because now I got my people. It's a little bit more solid. Or the most logical thing I would say to do is not to be greedy, because we do not promote the spirit of greed in our community. I always say, go back and begin to help the people that's starting in the community. All right. So I would say go all the way back and just start at the 50 level and make sure you have enough time to progress all the way back through the cycle and progress from the mini board 1.0 to the mini board 2.0 and then move in that progression. All right. So just wanted to share this with you guys, what we've put in place. I know a lot of you have been reaching out to us. And again, we've been busy. We've been trying to make sure that we got some systems in place that can pretty much make sure it's being a blessing to you by any means necessary. All right. So y'all already know, again, while we're gifting it forward, it helps strengthen the original banker board. It helps those who have tried to share with two people. It also gets people blessed faster and more effectively. And it also, number two, ensures more stability for our community to ensure that we'll be around for a very, very long time. Again, I told you guys this several times before. We are purposely trying to be around for a long time. We're not trying to be a fly-by-night community. We want to be around for a long time because we have a lot that we have given ourselves into this community. All the volunteers, and again, you know, I'm not the owner of Kingdom Financial Group. There is no owner, there is no CEO, there's no boss, all right? But we do have volunteers that have put our heads together and came together and used our gifts you know, the gifts of speaking, the gift of administration, all these different areas to make sure that your questions are answered effectively, and to make sure that there are systems in place to make sure that you have a 100% success rate in Kingdom Financial Group. All right. So if you guys want to begin to move forward in this process, definitely begin to email us at kingdomfinancialgroup1@gmail.com. And we're going to actually put up a Google form as well in the group, so you can sign up for that as well. We have people working on that. Again, one joint supplies another. So we all work together and volunteer to do this to make sure that we are as effective as possible. So I think these smaller mini boards are going to be a blessing to you guys. And again, for those of you that are part of the community, say, hey, you know, we kind of got stuck, we're not moving now. This is going to be a way to jumpstart it and not cost you the bank. All right. Again, if you're not willing to gift into yourself, you know, be a blessing to yourself, how can you be a blessing to somebody else? All right. So definitely consider that, and we'll put a link in the Telegram. If you do not receive the link, you can also email us as well if you want to begin to start on this mini board 1.0 and progress your way back up to the current board that you're on and begin to move forward the way you need to, stronger and more effective. All right. A lot more people find it easier to share this opportunity based on $50, based on $500. And again, it's not going to take you 14 people to get there. Again, once you build your, you know, those mini boards consist of people of 7. All right. It's only, you know, 7 people. If you don't count yourself, it's only 6. So it's going to be a lot quicker. It's not so much as looking at dates now or looking at weeks. It's just a matter of, you know, how fast can you share this opportunity with 2 people that are willing to trust you, believe in your word, your integrity, and say, hey, I want to be a part of what you're doing. I believe it works. All right. So if you want to be a part, there'll be a form for you to fill out, and then we'll immediately go ahead and contact you. And again, anybody can come in at any given moment and get on any one of these banker boards. So you don't have to just start there, but we're going to start suggesting that everybody just start at that basic level and build a solid, firm foundation, so that when you get to the regular board where there are 8 gifters, and you get to the board where there are the mega board where there are 8 gifters, you will already be in position to go in solid, go in strong. And then you also have that $4,000 gifting forward that's going to make sure that you don't lose in the community. All right. So our goal and what we're believing for is that, you know, once everybody works this system, and, you know, if this mini board 1.0 with the $50 begins to be a solid foundation where you guys are not having an issue, we'll be able to raise the value of gifts coming through the mega board. So instead of 8,000, you may be able to get 10,000. Maybe you'll be able to get the whole 12,000 if everybody goes through the mini board and proves this system works more effectively. Then we can be able to move that, because there really would be no need to pay to gift it forward or bless it forward if everybody is finding out that that system works a lot more effectively than just coming in, starting gifting on the $500 regular banker board. So again, you guys will be able to go and do this. I know this is an informal Zoom, but this was just for you guys that are in our community, so you'll know where we are. And as we do our regular Zoom presentations, they will be seeing that new process in effect for those that say, well, I want to be a part of the community, but I don't have the 500 to give. Maybe I have the 150, maybe I have the 50. So it'll be wherever they want to come in and get in at. So they'll be able to get in where they fit in. So again, you will be able to sign up. I think they're going to work on putting on a sign up form on the website as well. And we're going to post it in the Telegram as well. So don't hold back. If you immediately want to get it, it's ready. It's available now. If you want to begin to do that, let me say this before you guys do that. If you make the decision to jumpstart your board because that board is kind of slowing down, that you got to come 100% off that board and come back on the small board and progress back to that board, so that you can get the exact giftings the way that it needs to be done effectively. So you're not going to stay on the regular banker board and then just go back, all right? Because you want to kind of move that in. Now, if you want to just do both and just kind of see how it works out, that's totally up to your discretion. But I'm recommending for those of you that feel like you're not moving, that you're stuck, to just go ahead and, you know, come off that big board and come condense that board to the mini board. Start off, gift gift into yourself and what you believe. Give $50 and move forward to build a smoother, firmer foundation so that when you get back to that regular board, you will be solid. There won't be no delays. There won't be no questions, and you will be more effective in Kingdom Financial Group. All right. So I hope this blesses you guys. Again, we kind of just put this together, and I wanted to share it with the immediate group first. That's why some of you may have got on the presentation on yesterday or weeks before and had not seen this concept, because we had to draw it out, map it out, and make sure it made sense and make sure that it will be effective to make sure you have much success. All right. So again, you can go and sign up immediately. And then if you guys have any questions, you can contact us at Kingdom Financial Group 1@gmail.com. You guys have a wonderful day. Be blessed. And remember, kingdom-minded people do kingdom-minded things. We're so glad you're a part of the kingdom. We'll see you guys soon.